Well, next jobs. So we've managed to get the stairs done, and the stairs look fantastic. And if you look at how bad the stairs actually are or were, these are obviously in a similar condition to what the actual stairs up to the third floor were like as well. And they look drab, they look dull, they look neglected, they haven't been looked after obviously for a lot of years. So to see them sand back to the beautiful wood that they originally were, it is going to really spruce that part of the chateau up. But on with today, we're going to look at getting the third floor sanded. Brad's still here, he's allowed us to use his equipment, which has been brilliant because we've been able to watch what he's doing, and he's been able to show us properly how to do it as well. And so we're really confident now, like I said, seeing the way the stairs have come up, we're happy to tackle the little landing bit as well. Again, it's needed doing for the last couple of years, but it's just one of them jobs that, one, we haven't been able to fit in, and two, we haven't had the time to do. Whereas, because we've shut rooms off and we can't get in to do what we would normally be getting on with, it's the perfect time to get it all done, and we're not really going to have the tools or the time to do it again in future. So to get that done is going to be brilliant. And then what we'll likely do with that, we'll likely stain it down afterwards, similar to what we've done in the 401 suite, and then we'll wax it with the Gilboy's hard wax oil. So it's going to be a process. It's been hard work getting the stairs done, but so rewarding. And to know that we're going to have that with these as well, it's really exciting for the future. Obviously not going to get these done yet. We'll do that the next time we get Brad here, when he comes to the billiard room, when he comes to the dining room and the salon. So it's going to be fun to see it. The reason we're not doing these yet is because we're still going to be going up and down, carrying equipment, doing loads of work. So there's no point doing this yet because they're just going to get ruined within a couple of weeks of us working and being in and out and up and down. So we're going to crack on with that, and it'll be all good. So let's get some work done.
Well, while everyone's cracking on upstairs with the floors and Ash is busy getting the stairs done, still not much I can do up there really. And I've got one chandelier all completely done now, which looks unreal. It really does. I can't believe just how well it's come out. I thought I'd turn my attention back to this one for the wood room. Now the pins have finally arrived, so we can actually get all of the new pins in the bottom section, and then we can start hanging this bottom section of crystals on just to create the bag part of it. That'd be brilliant just to get it all back together then. And then once the floors are finished, we'll be able to get it up and in place and see how it actually looks. So I'll crack on now. All of the crystals are all clean. All the other ones are still all nice and clean pretty much. So I'll crack on, get the little pins in, bend them to the shape that we need, and hopefully we're not missing any crystals. Luckily we weren't missing any on the top section, so I'm hoping that we're not missing any for the bottom. But yeah, I will crack on now. Well, that's all the chandelier back together, and just getting this bottom section on, it just looks absolutely unreal. I can't believe how well it's come out, to be honest. From when we first unboxed it and the crystals were all over the place, it was unbelievably dirty and it was missing a couple of pieces, to be honest. and it just looks fantastic just getting it back together now. One slight problem though, obviously we're missing each of the shades for the flame sections. Now I've been looking to try and get some replacement shades and I can't actually find any to fit in there. So I think it's going to be a quick dash out to our local brocante, because I remember seeing some beautiful glass shades there quite a while back. So I'm going to get sorted, quickly nip down there and see if we can find some shades that'll sort of work with this chandelier, and then it'll be complete. And you never know, we might be able to find some other bits. So I'll crack on now and we'll get down to the brocante. Oh, this place is just crazy. It just goes on, and I haven't been in here in quite a while, and to be honest, you can't even get in now. It's just so full of stuff. It's just crazy. Oh, I'll have a little look around, see if there's any other bits. So I'm in the roof, like literally in the roof of another barn. I don't think people really come up here to have a look because it is quite scary. Ash won't even come up because of how dangerous it is. But I've been up here once before. I think it was when we very first got the chateau, just looking for bits. And I remember seeing quite a lot of old glass lampshades up here. So I'm going to have a little rummage around and see what we can find really. Because I remember seeing a couple of decorative ones, which hopefully would work for the chandelier, for the wood room. So might not be obviously permanent, but they'll work for now just to give it a bit of sync for it. So I'll show you around and show you how crazy it is. So this is, like I said, literally in the roof part, but the reason Ash won't come up is because you can see straight down to the bottom section and it's just on corrugated metal sheet. If you can hear it creaking underneath me. Oops. Yes, you have to be careful. But there's like so many old chandeliers, old lampshade there. I think that's where all the glass lampshades are. Beautiful old chair. That's beautiful. This is scary. Beautiful lampshade. It's like Napoleonic style, Louis the 16th. And these are our glass lampshades. So if anyone's after any lampshades, if there's any particular design that you're after, this is like a little treasure trove of them. And it's just brilliant because they're so hard to find. That was the one that I was looking for. So I need 3 of them if I can, which are just beautiful and they're all intact. There's one. There's just so many. Nice wrought iron chandelier. God knows what's under there. It's a little foot warmer, it's a little footstool. And what you do is you fill this up with hot water and then close it over and rest your feet on it, which is beautiful. It's really canny. Also needs a bit of work, but yeah, I don't often see them. Some old irons. Right, I think I've got everything up here, so I will try and venture down and show you the rest. So we've spotted these, which look like they were off some sort of fence, I'm guessing. But there's 5 full ones and 2 smaller broken ones. They've also got all the cast iron chains, which just look fantastic. And I don't know if about putting these at the very front gate to lead you in. They'd be quite nice. So we'll have a little look and see how much they are. Well, back from our little quick Brock Hunt trip, and we managed to get what we were looking for, which is these beautiful floral shades. Now, the shades for the chandelier, obviously they would have originally been flame shades, but we're really struggling to find some with the cup size on the bottom, the same diameter, because they're so small. So I thought for now, why not go with these? And to be honest, the look absolutely stunning on there. To be honest, I think they actually look better than what the flame shades would have been, and especially for the style of the wood room that we're going with, it's just perfect and in keeping. So I'll have to get some very small little bulbs just so you don't actually see them, and they give off just a nice little glow. But while we were there, obviously you've seen that we picked up the cast iron posts. So we actually got all of them because they were amazing and they were absolute bargain as well. So we picked all of them up, and we'll be able to look at restoring those, and during summer we'll be able to get those in place, and it'll just tidy up all of the front. But another thing that we picked up as well, so this was there's like a little Brock Hunt shop in our closest village, which is Preon Pie, and it only opens once or twice a year. I think we've only actually been in it probably like once when we first come. We managed to pick up this stunning mantle clock and the 2 urns to go either side of it. Now, we don't know if it actually works, so we need to have a little look, and we know someone that can actually restore them, but we just thought it was perfect for the 401 salon. So the style of it, obviously it's a nice neutral colour, so it'll go perfect in there with the fireplace as well. And it's the perfect style that we wanted. And it was only 60 euros for this, which is just unreal. 60 euros for that. But yeah, absolutely love it. So got that, that's all together. Chandelier is looking amazing now, all back together. And I was only missing 1 strip of crystals, which you eagle-eye viewers might have actually noticed. I see that there was a little gap on one part of it. But what I managed to do was to selectively pick, shall we say, some of the crystals from the top section because the swags were a bit too deep. So I managed to take 1 off each part going around at different sizes and then join them together to create our own sort of little crystal cascade going down, and that's all completely finished, which is just amazing. So pleased with that one, pleased with the other one, and pleased with them, which is just fantastic. So hope you've enjoyed today's video. Obviously getting on with all of the staircase and the floors. That's pretty much all done now. And the next stage is going to be cracking on with getting all of the hard wax tile on. And that'll be the process where you'll actually see the floors really come together and come to life, just getting a bit of colour in them. And then hopefully we can look at getting this in the wood room, which will be amazing, and crack on with some other bits. So I will crack on with whatever else we've got next to do now, and we'll see you in the next one. So, Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.